question is, if f of x equals to 1 minus x, if x is less than or equals to 0, x square, if x is greater than 0, comma, g of x is minus x, if x is less than 1 minus x, x is greater than or equals to 1. Then find f circle g of x. This is the question. Okay. So, piecewise definitions. Okay, that means ununiform. Previously, uniformly domain and range is there, but here ununiform. When ununiform is there, straight away don't take f of g of x and substitute. There is a standard procedure because we need to take care of this part as well as this part simultaneously, and what are the cases we will get. Because we know that students, see, x less than or equals to 0 and x less than 1, some common points will be there. And x greater than 0 and x less than 1, both will have some common points. X greater than 0 means goes up to infinity, and greater than or equals to 1 means 1 to infinity will be the common area. So many common areas will be there. So how to handle this one is, first original question whatever we want will come to that one. We want f of gx. So this is the first point. F of gx means originally we will write c. That is 1 minus g of x. Wherever x is there, there we need to keep g of x. 1 minus g of x when g of x is less than or equals to 0. G of x whole square when g of x is greater than 0. So this is the first part. So we finish the first part. And second part, draw the graph of g of x. Okay. That means we need to analyze the inside function, how it is behaving actually. So that's why draw the graph of g of x. So we will draw the graph of g of x. For that we will take a scale C. Okay. So here we will take origin. Okay. So their reference point we have x is less than 1 and x is greater than 1 means at 1 we will keep a line here. See. This is the line. So here I am drawing a line at x equals to 1. Okay. Now we will observe, see, when x is less than 1, g of x is minus x. X is less than 1 means this direction. In this direction, the graph is what? Minus x. We know that y equals to x is this type and y equals to minus x is this type. So that means we will get a graph like this type. Okay, so here we will. So this is the line y equals to minus x. So we will draw up to here only, and it x less than 1 only means here we will keep a air bubble. So it will come up to here. So this is the line y equals to minus x when x is less than 1. Next, when x is greater than or equals to 1, we have the line 1 minus x. So 1 minus x means we know that. So y equals to 1 minus x means here I will do, that is x plus y equals to 1. So x plus y equals to 1 is the line whose x-intercept is positive and y-intercept is positive. So that means we will get a line in the first quadrant. So line in the first quadrant, so like this. This line further we can't extend because we want this side only, because they are clearly written x greater than or equals to 1, so it is included over here. Okay. So this is the graph is f of g of x thing. While drawing f of g of x, we have clearly 1 minus g of x. So g of x situations we have, see, g of x is less than or equals to 0 and g of x is greater than or equals to 0. We know that g of x is output of the function. Correct or not? See, f of x is there, x is input and f of x is output. Like that, g of x is output, output we need to take on y axis. G of x is less than or equals to 0 means downwards you check. See, g of x is less than or equals to 0. So when g of x is less than or equals to 0, that is below the x axis, what are the graphs we have? Minus x as well as 1 minus x. That means the value of g of x, when g of x is less than or equals to 0, we need to take 1 minus 1 value is minus x, 1 minus 1 value is 1 plus x. Is this point clear for everyone, student?
Yes, sir.
Very interesting question. Any simple doubt also ask. If this problem is clear, you can solve any kind of problem. Okay, for everyone it is clear or not the concept? G of x less than 0 we are considering here. G of x less than 0. G of x is always output. X is always input, g of x is output. Output always we need to check on y axis. Input always we need to check on x axis. G of x less than or equals to 0 means downward. So downward we have two lines. They are minus x and 1 plus x. So next, g of x is greater than 0. So upward. When g of x is greater than 0, in this entire portion we have only one line. What is that line? Minus x. That will keep here. Minus x whole square. Okay. So these two things we are getting from this reference. Okay. Now here we need to write the value of x. So we need to write the value of x means we need to write this one. See. In between 0 and 1 we are getting minus x situation. So that means this minus x situation is coming when x lies in between 0 and 1. That means we can write 0 is less than, x is less than 1. Next, this one is coming from 1 to infinity. That means we can write it as 1 is less than or equals to x is less than infinity. Next, when g of x is more than, so this graph is coming, that is this line is coming from where? From minus infinity to 0. That is minus infinity is less than, x is less than or equals to 0. Now final answer is 1 minus of minus x, that is 1 plus x. 0 is less than or equals to x is less than 1. So 1 minus 1 cancels. So what will get? Minus x. When 1 is less than or equals to this one. Next is x square. When minus infinity is less than, x is less than or equals to 0. These things will also play a very important role while solving advanced problems. Okay. Simply this also required. See, these two are the cases for this one. G of x is less than 0. When g of x is less than 0 means below x axis. Below x axis we have two graphs. Correct or not, sir? So one graph is 0 to 1. So that is what? Minus x. That we wrote 1 minus of minus x. And another g of x is this one, 1 minus x. 1 minus x, okay, sorry. Okay, that is spelling error. This is 1 minus x. So 1 minus x if you write means 1 minus minus cancel. So what will get here? Plus.